Last but not least, Sagittarius. Guys, thank you so much for your patience on me getting this out to you, but let's jump right into this. Let's see what the future could hold for you for this year. Now, guys, this is a general spread, all right? So this is not going to resonate with everyone, okay? So if you do want this done for you personally, it's definitely an option, okay? Everything's in the description. So we are going to break up this year in quarters, okay? So 4 quarters, and then we're going to do a month-by-month look at love, finance, and, just the general energy that you have for that month, okay? So just the general energies that you may just be dealing with in each section, of each month. All right, so let's see what is going on with the sign of Sagittarius in the first quarter of 2018. Love, finance, in general. All right, love, nice. Finance, general. All right, guys. So the energy that you have for the first quarter is the 6 of Wands. Okay, so you're really feeling proud about something. You're feeling good. You're feeling like there's a victory, that's happening for you. And it's a victory that may come after a time of conflict, after you left something that you may have been, emotionally invested in that could have caused you either financial or even an emotional loss. Now, for January, for love, we have the Lover's card, okay? So someone that you guys are feeling a close connection to, a lot of intimacy, that with the 5 of Pentacles, maybe you guys reject them or they reject you. Or maybe this person comes to you at a time where you just feel like, love's not around and it just catches you by surprise. With the 3 of Swords in the reverse, they could be helping you to get over a sense of heartbreak, okay, that's coming in. Or this could be someone that, you have to let go of, but there's still that emotional investment you have in them. But maybe you or them is downplaying how they feel about the other. Now, for finances, we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So there may have been something that you were working on that you just don't think is going to transpire for you, in a good way, so you let it go. Something that you kind of felt trapped in, something that just didn't resonate well within you. Okay, and you guys realizing, hey, I'm not trapped. I don't have to stay here. So let me turn down this opportunity or let me walk away from this. Okay, maybe it was something that was actually costing you more than what you were getting. All right, or more than what you were bargaining for. Now, when it comes to the general energy for January, we have the Devil card. So with the Devil card, something toxic that you guys may be dealing with. Maybe there's a Capricorn in your life, but it's you trying to find balance. There's justice that's coming in here. So if you guys feel like you've been at the short end of something, this is the universe kind of coming back towards you in a positive way. All right. If you guys may have done stuff that was hurtful in the past, maybe this is things coming around. But there's there's a situation or person that you're looking at that could be very toxic, and you're telling yourself, you know what, I don't think that this is a good idea, to go down this path. Now, going into February, for love, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So something that really makes you feel imbalanced, something that makes you passionately angry towards somebody. All right, and you're ending this. You have the Death card here. So it's just something that you don't want to deal with anymore, that you're not going to be able to grow and expand. So you cut it out of your life. All right, and for finances, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a really good card to have when it comes to finances, because this is showing a sense of stability that you're coming about. With the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, those are usually the people that handle money the best in the tarot deck. So you're really stabilizing yourself. You're coming to a position of power. You're handling money great. There's things that you're looking at that you were putting effort into in the past, and you're just looking at it as a waste of time, okay? Which was good judgment, because now that you're not putting effort into something that won't help you grow, you're able to actually grow and, work towards something that's going to be realistic. The energy that you have for general in the month of February is the Temperance card. So you find balance, you learn to feel good, you cut out what's not working for you, any sort of arguments, conflict, a job that you didn't like, and you're moving forward, okay? And we have the 7 of Cups. So maybe you're confused as to how to move forward, but I just feel like there's a lot of options that you have in terms of moving forward. Maybe a lot of other job opportunities or ways, to make money. Maybe you have different choices in terms of lovers, and now that you let someone go and out of your life, you know that you can move forward to something that's going to be more feasible for you. Okay. Now, going into the month of March, for love, we have the Moon card upright. So there's something that you're looking at here that you're gaining clarity on a situation. There could be secrets that come out that actually work in your favor. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune, things start to move forward in a very positive way. And with the Seven of Swords, again, there's secrets here that come out, but it actually works to your benefit. And it may involve an air sign. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, when it comes to finances, we have the Hierophant. So you guys are doing something that really resonates well within you, something that you may feel that you're really meant to do. Wow, Two of Cups. All right, a lot of you are going to be going into your divine purpose. With these two cards together, you know, the Two of Cups could be like a soulmate connection kind of card. So when it comes to finances or work, for some of you, maybe it's a marriage where you're able to combine your income with somebody else and things are great. For others of you, it's just something that your soul's like, yes, this is what I've been wanting you to do. This is something that's going to work for you, okay? And now you're avoiding conflict. You're avoiding problems. You feel good about what you're doing. You feel like you're following a higher path, okay? And you know that there's something here that you're wasting your time with that you had to let go of. And by letting that go, financially, you get into something that really just suits you. And bam, look at your energy. You have the Empress card. So in both love and finances at this point, I see things moving forward in a beautiful way. And a new start that's coming in. The only issue that could be here is you guys being in your head too much about the situation. Okay. And we have the High Priestess. So you guys are in a place where you're extremely aware. Where you're going to listen to your higher intuition. You're going to follow what it is that feels right. Okay, if there's something that makes you question yourself or question your worth or question what it is that you're able to provide in this world, you're just not going to do it. And with you guys being more in alignment with your soul and kind of having that wake-up call, you're going to see more blessings that come in. You know, you start to move forward in a very positive way. And maybe there is a sense of unreliability that you may have felt. Maybe there's things that you're angry about. Maybe you're seeing more than one person when it comes to love. But you get everything together, all right? We have this new start that comes in. Okay. So let's take a look at the second quarter, okay? Where are we? Let me just look at my notes to make sure I don't miss any months here. All right. So we have April, May, and June. So let's see what could happen here. And again, guys, I'm just reiterating it. I forget if I said it in the beginning, but this is a general reading, okay? So there's always the option to get it if you want to see what's going to specifically happen with your life, okay? What is going to happen for the sign of Sagittarius? Second quarter of 2008, April, May, June. Love, finance, general. All right, guys. So the energy that you have now is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Now, I don't see this as, you know, a bad card. When this, you know, when this card comes out, there's an event in your life because just like a wheel turns quickly. It's more of an event than it is, you know, a season of your life. But there's something that could happen that's unexpected. You know, things take a turn that you just weren't waiting on. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, okay? Unexpected things happen all the time. Because you're on a path that you're very passionate about. Maybe there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's involved. But you're really in a good position. You're in a position of power here. Okay. Now, for love in the month of April, you guys have the Magician. Okay. Something that you may be manifesting. Maybe there's a Virgo here that you're talking to. Maybe there's a Gemini that you're talking to. Okay. But something that you're trying to bring in, or maybe someone's trying to bring in with you. And you're at a crossroads. Do you take it? Do you not take it? You know, if there's more than one person, who you want to go with, okay? And you see things for what it is. You clear your mind. So anything that could have been limiting to your to how you view a certain person, you finally get out of, you know, a thinking pattern that could be detrimental to how you move forward. Now, when it comes to finances, you guys have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So maybe there was something that you wanted that may have not transpired the way that you wanted it to. And with the Empress card in the reverse, a start that you maybe put a pause on, or something that you let go of, something that you stopped working towards, okay? There's something I see that you guys are building, but there's something that you may find out in this month that leaves you unbalanced, and you're just like, you know what? I don't want to do this. You know, I don't know where this is going to go. You don't feel like you could grow here. So with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, especially if this is with finances, you cut something out. All right? And with the Strength card in the reverse, there's that sense of debilitation. But you just removed yourself from a toxic situation here. Okay? And you're moving forward. You put thought into this. You may have been in limbo, but you're moving forward. Now going into May, for love, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, this air energy keeps popping up for you guys. So in this case, maybe it's you guys taking this energy. Maybe if there's an air sign in your life, they're taking this energy. But this is someone who is going to be extremely guarded, okay? Have a really high wall up. Someone that could take a situation that's already bad to begin with. You know, they add a lot of fuel to the fire. They just make it worse than what it has to be, okay? And you're sitting here trying to make things better, trying to be passionate towards this person. But it's like there's someone that's upset with you guys. And maybe they're upset because you turned your back on them. Or maybe you're waiting on them to come through, okay? Or they're waiting on you to come through. And they're kind of upset while this is happening, okay? But you're still in your element, okay? You still feel powerful within yourself. For finances, you guys have the Ace of Cups. So a new start, something that, you know, you're going to feel emotionally gratified with, something that you think is going to be very good for you, okay? World card, a new chapter that you guys go into. You end things that you didn't like, you know, in terms of finances, and you go into a completely new phase, all right? And with the Four of Cups, there may be an offer that comes in that you don't take because you're trying to avoid problems, you're trying to avoid conflict, and there's something new that's on your mind. You're trying to evolve as a person, okay? Now, the energy that you guys have for the month of May, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So if some of you are single, this could be you getting into a relationship. If some of you took a break from an ex-lover, then this could be someone that you're reconciling with. If it's neither of those, this is going to be someone who is very selfish, who's a leech, who's very draining, someone who expects the world handed to them, but they're not willing to put in the work in order to deserve what they're getting, okay? And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So for some of you, you know, if it's a relationship or an ex that you're getting back with, things can take a negative turn here, okay? Despite who this person is, it's someone that you guys may want to move forward from, okay? So really do your due diligence to research a person before getting into anything serious with them. And this really could have been someone that you've already put a lot of time and investment into, and you're at the point where it's like you're feeling exhausted. So if you feel like there's something that you've just been exerting so much energy into, and now they're trying to come back in, ask yourself if you have more energy to continue with this person or the situation. Now going into June, for love, you guys have the Four of Pentacles. So you're guarded towards someone, or maybe you're withholding information from someone. And with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, whether this is you towards them or them towards you, there's someone in this situation that they're not as emotionally fulfilled by that person that they're talking to as that person may be by them. Okay, so there could be a sense of someone who kind of just sticks around the situation because it's convenient for them. You know, maybe they're having their cake and eating it too. Maybe they need a shoulder to cry on. Maybe they need someone to talk to. Okay, and with the Ten of Swords, there's just an ending here. There may be a betrayal that maybe they feel, or maybe you feel betrayed, but you see it for what it is. You see this injustice for what it is. And again, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, something unconventional that happens, so you decide to drop it. Okay, possibly a third-party situation. And what you're feeling in love, it's going to trickle into finances, because we have the King of Cups in the reverse. So that could be you thinking about what happened love-wise and, you know, taking that energy to work with you, because this is someone who could be, you know, promiscuous. Now when it comes to this being someone that you could be dealing with just, you know, in terms of finances or work, This could be someone that's very unstable with finances. For those of you that are in marriages, or you're in, committed relationship where maybe the funds are together, maybe there's a joint bank account, maybe you find out that they've been spending money on this other person that they're bringing into the relationship. So I could really see you guys starting a lot of conflict here, but I'll get to that in a second. So with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something that you dropped when it comes to finances, okay? Lover's card in the reverse. So maybe some shadiness, maybe you were working really, really hard, you get a nice paycheck, and they take someone out with your paycheck, with your hard-earned money, okay? And with the Ten of Cups in the reverse is going to start a lot of, shit at home, okay? Something that you're still willing to go through, though, so you have to ask yourself, is this something I want to keep myself in? All right, because it's going to cause a lot of problems here. There's going to be a lot of arguing. All right, something that you lose faith in, something that you guys have to let go of. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, it's something that you just want to stop worrying about. You don't want to have to deal with it. You want to end problems. You want to end pettiness. You want to end rumors. You don't want to feel the sense of competition, especially if it's with love, okay? Because when there's someone that's really good for us, we shouldn't have to compete with them. I'll be damned the day that someone tells me, oh, I don't know if I want you or someone else. I'll be like, I'm going to make that decision for you. You can have them. There's no way I would ever fight for someone if it's between me and somebody else. It's just not a good look, okay? Love shouldn't be like that. All right, guys. So let's check out the third quarter. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we have love. A lot of back and forth with this air sign, guys. All right. Here's the energy that we have. We have the Five of Wands. So I feel like if you guys have a certain person or a certain job that continues to be conflicting, and they continue to show you the same color, or maybe you're causing them conflict, or, you're bringing out shadow aspects of the relationship. It doesn't matter who's doing what. It's just two people that maybe bring out the worst in each other. Both of you are going to block a lot of blessings for each other if you don't let this thing subside, if you don't let this thing, remain in the past. So keep that in mind. And with you guys seeing this, early in the year, all of this could be avoided. And like I've been telling the other signs, because, people have been getting upset if I pull negative cards, but guys, we have to be realistic. In an entire year span, have you gone through a year ever in your life where there wasn't one little problem? It's not realistic. So when you see certain problems that can be coming, you can avoid it. And like I was saying before, anytime that I get myself read, although I don't like to get myself read, and I see problems that happen in the future, I've never gone through it. I've always avoided it, okay? So for love in the month of July, guys, we have this Knight of Swords in the reverse. So again, this air energy, this person acting reckless, this person being upset, this person doing things and not thinking about it. Someone that you feel very closely connected to with the Two of Cups here. All right? And you're trying to be strong against what's happening. You're trying to be resilient with what's happening. And with work, you have the Nine of Swords, or work and finance. So maybe there's something that you're worried about in terms of money. Maybe you feel lost on the path that you have to take. Okay, but there is victory here. So that worriness is going to definitely subside. Okay, but there may be a certain aspect of finances that you have to drop, something that may not work for you. Now, at the, in the general, you guys have the High Priestess. So that in itself is telling me that all of this is avoidable because you're aware, you're in tune with what's happening. You don't need to see proof. You don't need to look through emails. You don't need to search someone's stuff. You're going to feel it in your gut if there's something wrong, okay? So you're going to have that innate ability to just chop off what's not going to work for you. So if you continue to move forward with the situation, knowing that it's not going to be good for you, then can you really get mad at, other people for what you're going through? We choose the people in our lives. So you know what's happening. All right, we have the King of Cups. So for some of you, there could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's going to be very important for you this month. But you're trapped in your head. Okay, this is someone that feels like they can't move forward. All right, this girl's like, oh my God, I can't move. You see how much space she has? There's no one holding a gun to your head. This is something that, you know, as adults, you guys are able to move yourselves out of. Okay? Even if there's that sense of still feeling emotion towards this, you know that it's going to be, you know, a good decision to stop talking to someone, to not take a risk with the Fool card in the reverse here. Now going into, where are we? August. We have the Six of Pentacles when it comes to love. Okay? So there's balance that you're trying to find here. You're trying to have that even give and take. And the balance comes by letting go of something that you just know wasn't going to work for you. Okay? Giving up on the effort. So there's someone that you guys are going to cut off in this month, for sure. And because you cut it off, for finance, you have happiness. For general, you have stability. All right? So going back to finance, you have the Nine of Cups here. So you're happy, you're feeling good, you're feeling abundant. You're really benefiting from the fruits of your labor. But again, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, there's an opportunity that I feel you guys don't take. Something that maybe you turn down, something that could make you extra money. Maybe you're just happy and complacent with where you are. Or maybe you know that this is just something that wouldn't work for you. Okay, something that would bring out the worst elements of you. So you just avoid it at all costs. Okay? But you're able to stabilize yourself. So you guys are taking that energy of the High Priestess. And when you see something that's not going to be good, you know, you turn it down. And that provides that stability for you. Okay? We have the Seven of Swords, which could be a card about secrets, deceptions that are going on. But there is justice here. There is balance here. Okay? Everything always comes to light. For sure. And there's a new start that you guys have here. Something that's going to be a big change. Something that makes you feel good. And that's what I feel that the secret is going to be in reference to. I feel like whatever good is happening in your life, you're going to keep it to yourself. Especially if you're coming from a place where things were kind of rocky. Okay? Because I feel like when we constantly tell people our moves, that's when, you know, people block our blessings. People don't know how powerful that is. But most of the time, people don't want to see you doing well, because you doing well is a reminder to them of what they're not doing, especially if you grew up with this person, especially if you are in, you know, even family, guys, even if you grew up with someone, or, you know, you had this long-time friend or someone that you would really think that they're going to be rooting for you. No, your success could be a reminder of what they're not doing. They don't realize that, you know, that your success has nothing to do with their success, but they think about it in that way, and people can really be envious. So if you have something good that's coming in, I don't blame you for keeping it to yourself, especially if it's in the beginning stages and you don't know if it's going to be something stable, you know, just yet. Now, going into, where are we? September. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles when it comes to love. Someone that you guys are still, you know, rejecting. You just don't want them coming in. With the Fool card in the reverse, you're telling them, look, I know that this hasn't worked before, so why would it work now? And you've made your decision. You're going to stay away from whoever that was. Even though maybe in your heart you're juggling. Okay? But you find balance and you get wish fulfillment. And that could be what's helping you to say no to this person in the past, because someone new comes in, something really good comes in. For finance, you guys have the Chariot, okay? So maybe you're traveling for business. Maybe you're moving jobs. Maybe you have to move out of state or out of country, you know, for a new opportunity that comes in. But things transpire quickly, and you really have control over things. So something that you may have been working on, you let it go. You decide to leave it behind you. You decide that you're not going to grow in that certain area of life. And bam, with the Lover's card, you know, maybe you're moving jobs to start a family elsewhere. But this could also mean that what you're doing, you're really going to feel good about it. You know, it's going to be a great opportunity that you're very invested in. All right. So with the general energy for this month, you guys have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So you've put a lot of thought into how you want to move forward. You've put a lot of strategy into it. You know, you've really thought about things, and you're doing it in a very smart way. Okay. And you could have been weighing out all the options in order for you to move forward. But with the Queen of Swords here, there could be someone that you decide to just still not let in. You know, if there's this air sign that's trying to come back in and showing that you guys aren't letting it happen. Because with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, they're going to try to come in and you're just like, nope, this is too much conflict. Stay your ass in the past, okay? And yeah, you might feel this loss, okay, because of secrets about them. But with the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse, this is showing that by you letting this person go, you really get into your element and you're in a place where you can really, follow your divine purpose at this point. Okay. All right, guys. So last and final quarter. All right. What is going to happen in the last and final quarter of 2018 for the sign of Sagittarius? Love, finance, and general. Okay. All right, guys. So the energy that we have is the Eight of Cups. All right. So there's something that you're walking away from, something you wasn't going to be right for you. Were you emotionally invested in it? Maybe. But you know that by walking away, you're going to avoid a lot of problems. Although there still may be times where you think about this person, maybe this air sign that keeps popping up. You just know that there's, the sense of instability there when it comes to this person. So you know that it's best not to accept any offers or to make any offers towards this person. So when it comes to October, for love, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so you guys are feeling really powerful. You're really back to yourself. You're in your element. You're feeling good. You're out there. If you're single, people are looking at you as you walk by. If you're in a relationship, you're really taking good sense of power. But I feel like you guys are powerful here because of what you let go of. Okay, you're coming to yourself again. And with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's just showing that there's someone or something that you stopped putting effort in, that you stopped talking to, and you become yourself. Okay, you really just feel powerful again. With finances, we have the Strength card in the reverse. So something that just doesn't feel good. Okay, maybe, God forbid, someone can get sick or something, and there's that sense of having to recuperate yourself. Maybe you're dealing with a situation where someone's not being completely honest with you when it comes to your finances, and someone's trying to, one-up you in some way, shape, or form by being deceitful. But there is a lot of money that comes in here. Okay, so if you have something where it may sound too good to be true and you're offered a crap load of money, make sure you do your research and make sure you know where the money is coming from and who you're actually dealing with. Okay, because it might be something that at the end you're like, damn, this didn't work out the way that I planned. Okay, so if it's too good to be true, make sure that you're, doing your research. But your energy here is the Page of Wands. Okay, so there's something that you're talking about developing, something that you're passionate about. Maybe it's new love. Maybe it's a new job opportunity, a new project. But again, you're between a rock and a hard place. Trying to choose how to move forward, but moving forward in a way that you're going to avoid problems. Okay, really being in your head and thinking about the best path forward. Now, going into November for love, we have the Fool card. All right, a new start that you're looking at, or a new path that you're looking to get into with your current partner, where you may lose faith in it. Okay, where it's just, there could be something that's presented to you, something that someone wants from you. Again, it could be coming from a Gemini or a Virgo, someone that maybe they're trying to manifest something with you or you with them, and you know that it's something that maybe may not come in, something that may feel burdening towards you or towards them, but you stop putting effort into it despite the fact that there may be disappointment, because it's like that talking to this person is going to do nothing but bring conflict. So what do? You guard yourself. For finances, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is the second time that has popped up in your finances. So let's see what's going on with this guy. We have the Justice card in reverse. Okay, and the King of Cups in reverse. If you guys are with someone you don't trust, make sure that they don't have access to your finances. All right, you don't need someone taking out the next person with your paycheck. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, where because of some sort of injustice that may come in, you're kind of at a standstill. Okay, maybe you're not producing as much as, you know, in work. Maybe you're just really in your head and it's starting to affect your productivity. But you're seeing things for what it is. If there's anyone who's trying to deceive you in terms of finances, you're definitely going to see it. Okay. Now, the energy that you have for November is the Three of Pentacles. So this is you guys building something that's going to be good for you. This is you guys building, it could be financially, with a partnership. Okay, but this happens after there's something that you give up on. After you decide there's something that you don't want to put effort into anymore. Okay, so you put down a certain start, and it's like you're starting over again, you're building again. Okay, but there's definitely someone that you're guarded towards because of information that came out. Something that you know was going to cause a sense of instability. Okay, so there might be a lover that you guys are releasing, you know, going into December with the Two of Cups in reverse. Arguments or fallout that you may have with someone. Again, guys, this air sign keeps coming in. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. At this point, guys, if it's the same person that you've been dealing with all year and you're in December, and I say this out of love, I say this out of complete love, there's no one else to blame but yourself. Okay, because if they keep putting you in the situation where there's arguments and there's lies and there's this back and forth, even if it's you guys that are starting it, even if it's them that they're being the catalyst, it's masochistic on both sides at this point, okay? Because there's secrets that keep coming out towards this person. So it's like, how many times are you going to let them do this to you? Or how many times are you going to stick in a situation that's not going to be good for you? If it's you guys that are constantly coming out, why are you wasting time and energy? Okay? Having more than one person is expensive. Okay? You have to pay for 2 dinners. You have to pay for 2 trips, 2 vacations. You don't want that shit? No. Get out of that. Okay, but there is something that you're going to be passionate about, where you're going to remove yourself from a toxic situation and have a new start here when it comes to love. But after you fall out of this unconventionality that you may still be dealing with. For finances in December, we have the Chariot in reverse, where maybe you feel like money spending gets a little bit out of control. All right, this is holiday season, so that's normal. With the Page of Cups, there definitely may be a new opportunity that comes in for you, something that's offered to you guys, where any sense of chaos, you get out of your head about it. You know, you calm yourself down. You learn how to just deal with it head on, okay? And you get through it. Now, the energy that you guys have for December is the High Priestess in reverse. So again, there's certain things that could happen if we're choosing to turn a blind eye to things that we know in our heart is going wrong, okay? Problems will always persist if we ignore what our heart and our mind is telling us. That gut feeling that we have, you know, that's meant to protect us. It's really, really bad when we're not in tune with it, okay? So you guys are dropping something that was just unconventional, something that wasn't on the path to, you know, what your soul needed. And once you drop that, you know, you drop the sense of worry, okay? But there may have been something that you were waiting on that just made you feel really unstable. Okay, or maybe you guys are out talking to a whole bunch of people, finding different lovers in the process of you waiting for somebody, okay? Because maybe that's what's going to help you to move forward from someone that you had to let go of, okay? All right, Sag. Let's get some cards of advice for 2018, and let's see what's going on. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Sagittarius for the year of 2018. Let's get 3 cards of advice here. All right, guys. Clear as day. So, you're going to have someone from your past that keep trying to come in, or maybe that you guys have a hard time letting go of, that you keep going back to. That there's going to be this constant sense of having to suppress your emotions or having to deal with heartaches that, you know, are going to keep persisting, that you try to maybe tell the world that you're not going through. Okay, pain that you may be hiding because of this person. And this needs to be the year that you guys find justice and that you get yourself out of something that's not working. All right, for some of you, there's going to be a reconciliation that you try to have with, someone from your past. Or you guys trying to let go of someone from your past. But regardless, it's still the same storyline where if this is an air sign or whoever it is at this point, they're not thinking about things. They're going to be extremely reckless. And it might not just be because, they're doing bad things. Maybe it's just the energies that you guys have together causes both of you guys to act up. It's just something that your heart, it doesn't deserve anymore. You deserve to be in a place that you feel more stable. Okay? And so do they. Everybody deserves to be happy. And if you keep trying and trying and trying, and you see that things aren't healthy, it's up to you to be able to stand up for yourself and to fall out of that. Because all this person is going to do is bring conflict. And not only to you in your love life, but every aspect of your life. And the months where you guys may have seen negativity in your love life, you also saw it in your work life. All right? They're correlated. And what do you have to do? You have to decide to stop moving towards this person. And for you guys, it seems to be an air sign. Okay? So this is going to be the year to release the air. Okay? It's just not working for you at this point. Again, it doesn't matter who's doing what, who started what, who, went where. It's just not working. It's unhealthy. And it's really going to hold you back from a lot that could happen. Okay, so I really hope that there's an awakening and there's that sense of self-love that comes in where you put yourself first and you know that you're powerful and good enough and beautiful enough and handsome enough to just move forward towards something that's going to be healthy. Okay, we all deserve healthy love and it's out there. And I know that it can be discouraging because, we live in a place where, or just in an era rather, where we want that instant gratification, okay? We can swipe left, we can swipe right, we can date this person today, date that person tomorrow. If things don't feel good with this person, let's go online and find that person. The reason why things don't last as long as they used to, with our parents or our grandparents, whatever the case may be, is because we tend to kind of just throw things out and we tend to want to find distractions. So maybe that is part of the problem. Maybe you and someone aren't getting along because you're looking for distractions every time you piss each other off. Okay? If you guys aren't going to go through the hardships and really try to talk things out and work things out, then it may just be better to let something go. But if you have, two people, you and somebody else, that there's that genuine sense of wanting to be with one another, work for it. Fight for it. Okay? If it's something that you feel could be healthy, if both parties just put in more effort, then do that. Okay? I don't feel like enough couples, especially, for those in, the early 30s and younger, we're so easy to discard a person. Okay? And I've definitely been guilty of that in the past. But, through time, we can really learn how to speak someone else's love language. So I hope that you guys can put yourself in a position where it'll be a healthy love language that you're learning. And if you feel like no matter what you do, it's not working out, then just let it go. Okay? With love and certain things, it should be something that for the most part is just going to flow. It's going to feel good. There's going to be that fluidity within the relationship. And if you feel like you're constantly forcing a person, then it turns more to control or trying to gain control. If they're constantly trying to force you to be there, then, they're looking at that as well. They're looking at this from a place of control, not a place from, stability and thinking about the situation with a healthy mindset. Okay, so if there's something that's making you move forward in a detrimental aspect, be strong enough to let it go. Okay, if there's no hope of it moving forward, you got to let it go so that it doesn't block out your blessings. All right, guys? Sag, I love you guys. Happy New Year, and I hope that you guys have a very, very strong year. Now, again, guys, this was a general reading, so it won't resonate with, all of you 100%, but I'm more than happy to do it for you guys individually if you need that, and I'll leave everything in the description. Take care, guys.